Morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Just wanted to come on real quick and do a little, had some time to think. Wanted to do a little video on my thoughts on the entitlement shenanigans of what's happening in the WWE. And guys, it's ridiculous to me how the storytelling goes with some of these storylines. Like, I'm going to start off with the RHEA EO Bianca segment, which is going to end up being a triple threat at WrestleMania. And for the love of God, I can't figure out why. Like, why does Rhea comes out the other night crying over something that she did, because it was her fault she lost. Nobody else. She can't blame anybody but herself. And then she's going to end up putting herself in the main, for the women's title for a triple threat. And I just don't understand why. I mean, if that doesn't just scream entitlement, I don't know what does. She doesn't deserve the title shot. Now, I know the rematch, and I'll bring this up in a minute. I mean, every champion that loses their belt should get a rematch. That should happen. But guess who never got that? Roman. We'll talk about that later. But, like, I just don't understand where that storyline just drives me crazy, because I'm like, I don't understand. Like, she lost the title because of herself, comes out, blames Bianca for losing it, which was what she was doing, instead of taking responsibility for what you did. And she is going to end up getting rewarded and put into the triple threat match at WrestleMania with EO and Bianca. And for what? Why? Why does she get that? Why does she get rewarded for coming out crying about something that she did? If that just doesn't scream entitlement, I don't know what does. But that's what's wrong with America today. So I don't know. Whatever. That's just one thing. Then we'll talk about the CM Punk thing with Rollins and Roman, because this is kind of where I was leading. Because they've just absolutely destroyed Roman Reigns this year. Ever since Mania last year, they have just done nothing but demolish him. I know he went on a 4-month break, whatever, but that was awful. The way they did him this year was just absolutely horrible. The Bloodline storyline is completely toast. I don't care what anybody says. That storyline is cooked. There's nothing left there. Roman, the fact that he had to go, I think it was like 5 months to get the Ulafala back, that he really never lost anyway. Solo just took it. I don't understand. These storylines just don't make any sense. They haven't made any sense all year. But the whole CM Punk thing, and that's another thing. Like, he's owed a favor from Heyman for helping at Survivor Series. So we've all kind of been secretly sitting here waiting for that to unfold. And is this going to be the favor that he's going to, ask to fight in that triple threat match with Seth and Punk? With Seth and Roman. And it's like, okay, for what? What are you fighting for? There's no title on the line. And it's not even going to end up being a main event. So what's the deal? Like, it could be the main event of the first night, I guess. I don't know. But then you're taking Jey Uso out of the main event. You got to choose. Because you've been saying this, everybody's been saying this whole time, main event Jey Uso is going to get a main event at WrestleMania. Well, who are you going to put in the main event at WrestleMania on night one? Roman or Jey Uso? You tell me. Because that Roman, that Jey Uso Gunther match is not that appealing anyway. It's just not. So I don't blame you if you put the Roman. But then that goes back contradicting everything everybody said about Jey Uso fighting in the main event at WrestleMania. So pick your poison. What's it going to be? None of these storylines make any sense. And it's a lot of entitlement. A lot of the RHEA thing just blows me away. That's why I started off with that, because that one right there, man, like that drives me nuts, especially because you guys know, y'all have heard me say it time and time again, that I think that Io is undoubtedly the best female wrestler in the company, and I don't think it's close. I really don't. Y'all, I love Tiffany. I think she's a great wrestler, but she's trash on the mic. I mean, there's some really, and there's some good ones coming up. Roxanne's gonna be good, but like, you know, it's mind-boggling to me how WWE just does not care at all about what they're doing with storylines, man. I mean, they just don't care. There's no thought put into anything. They don't think about the long haul, and everybody, long-term booking. I don't think they even think about long-term booking, because they are incapable of thinking long-term. And I got plenty of people that argue with me about that. But dude, the long-term booking sucks. It sucks. Look what they did with New Day. Like, New Day's heel turn was awesome. I thought it was great. And then they just sat there and it went stale. And now the crowd doesn't even react to them when they come out. Like, nobody cares. Gunther, ever since Crown Jewel, he doesn't get any pop at all. There's no heat from the crowd at all. And he's fighting one of the top baby faces in the company. You'd think there'd be some heat. You'd think there would be something. You hardly hear anything out of the crowd when Gunther's out there, man. But Logan Paul walks out, you can't hear yourself think with the boos that are coming, man. He gets Dom boos. Him and Dom, dude, they're like, yeah, those boos are loud. And that's what I'm talking about, man. People just boo Dom because everybody's a dang RHEA lover, which I'll never understand. I don't get the RHEA love. I never have. She's annoying. But the booking is awful, and the long-term booking is just ridiculous. Give me one long-term booking feud that's happened that's been worth it. And you can save me with the whole Punk and McIntyre thing, because I already said that was probably the best feud of 24. It had its flaws too, but it was undoubtedly the best feud of 24 overall. But like, and you've had this constant Roman Seth thing going on for years. I just felt like they should have done something. They should have made more of that match. They should have took the title off Gunther and had that belt should be what this match is about with those guys at WrestleMania. It would have made it so, and even add something to it, like a last man standing, or a cage match or something, something. And I just felt like they could have done so much more with that. And they just sit on their hands, and they have so much potential. They have so much they could do with things, and they just don't do it. And everybody says, because long-term booking is killing the show. Raw sucks. SmackDown sucks. Like, I mean, is every week bad? No. Every SmackDown is just about bad. I mean, we've had one good SmackDown in the last, year. We just had it 2 weeks ago. That go-home show before PLE Chamber was good. I don't remember another good SmackDown beyond that. But I guarantee you it had Roman and the Bloodline on it. How long ago was that? Long time ago. So I just, I've gone way longer than I wanted to go. But my thing is like they've completely cooked Roman. All the shenanigans and the entitlement that is going on with these storylines is just ridiculous. And I just want it fixed, man. I just want to watch a good show with good storylines, man. And it's just, every week it's like, good man, Lord, dude, what are you doing? You know, and we got SmackDown coming up tomorrow, and I don't have any hope that it'll be any good. Now, I know we're going to have Cena's coming. I think Cena's going to be in-house soon. He's coming back. We'll have the fallout of the Seth Roman saga that happened Monday. And that's where I assume PNC and Punk's going to chime in with something. Where will Heyman stand? I'm to the point with Heyman now where I really don't care. I feel like he's, I don't know. That's another thing. Is like, how does he have power? He was Roman's wise man. Well, Roman doesn't have a title, and Roman's been booked to crap. So Roman means that, and that breaks my heart because I'm back watching wrestle again because of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is a huge reason I'm back here. And that's what breaks my heart about this entire conversation. Like, Roman is the reason I'm here. And he is just getting absolute dog walked in WWE. Like, with the storylines. Like, he is getting trashed. He is made to look so weak since Mania last year. And I don't understand why. Because he's still a crowd favorite, even though is he heel? I don't even know. I don't care. It's Roman. He's tribal chief. But like, dude, fix it. I say this every week. Just do something, man. Stop sitting on your hands and do something with this crap. You know, if you want long-term booking, at least make the long-term booking decent, because you can't even do that right. And I just don't understand. And the Chad Gable thing, dude. Yeah, I just thought about that, dude. The Chad Gable thing, man. Like, you mean to tell me he goes off to find... he's going to go conquer the luchador situation, and he comes back with an American-made mask, and it's made out to be not him, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm not getting into all the storyline. I'm just saying I wasn't impressed with how that turned out at all. The fact it was kind of stupid. I know it's probably not over yet, but it's like they do things like this all the time. Like WYATT 6... it was an absolute disappointment, man. I was stoked when they showed up on Raw, man. I mean, absolutely stoked. I was like, this is awesome. I don't know how they're going to carry this because this was something that was kind of not in the realm of WWE. But how can they do this? And I felt like they were doing really well with it, and then they just stopped, and they just vanished. And I don't understand why. I've heard rumors that Bo Dallas is hurt, which is fine, but I haven't heard that report anywhere. I've just heard people on YouTube talking about it, but I haven't seen that anywhere. If somebody knows where, if I can find that, that'd be awesome. But then is that the reason none of WYATT 6 is there? Because even if Bo Dallas is out, you can still use WYATT 6. You can still have them performing. You can still have them doing stuff without him. And that would make it even more intriguing when he came back, because they would be in the middle of doing something. You can bring him back in the middle of that. And there's also Alexa Bliss. She's there. You can do something with her with WYATT 6. That would be exciting. There's just a lot of things you can do here that I don't see being done. And it's just stupid. You know? You have so much potential. You have so much in your hands, and you refuse to use it. Why? I just don't get it. I'm 13 minutes in. Guys, I'm going out. I'm getting out of here. I'll be back later. You guys have a wonderful Thursday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.